As time goes on, I continue to appreciate more about Final Fantasy XIV. In fact, last year I finally decided to continue past A Realm Reborn and play through the entire story. There had been a 7-year gap between when I last truly played FF14. Let this video serve as an anchor of how I was instantly grateful that I made that decision to come back. The music in Heavensward, matched with its chilling visuals, pulled me in immediately. I typically like wintry environments in games, especially when matched with beautiful piano pieces. Let's just say I've been excited to make this video for a long time. I will go by the same rules as before. If the track had appeared in previous expansions, I will not count it. I also do not count tracks that are remixes of tracks from other games in the series. So for example, I can't use the theme from Matoya's Cave. Let's dive in and show appreciation yet again to the greatest series of all time. Number 5. The Hand That Gives the Rose. I had a close friend prep me beforehand how great the Ravana fight and theme were. I'd have to say that I concur, my dear friend. How often do you get a boss theme such as this? Maybe not often in general, but FF14 is full of unique battle tracks like this. The seductive violin makes me wonder whether I'd rather fight or dance, but the chanting vocals in the background remind me that it's time to fight. I actually find the title to be fitting in that regard. The hand gives a rose as a romantic gesture, cue the violin, but it's also the same hand that lands the punch right after, cue the chants. Number 4. Nobility Obliges / Night in the Broom. The wonderful theme of Ishgard. This is the track I spoke of earlier that instantly pulled me in. Even though I adored A Realm Reborn's soundtrack, I knew I was in for a comforting experience here. Just like the main cities of A Realm Reborn, you get a day theme and an equally as amazing night theme for the lower levels, Night in the Broom. I'm often a sucker for the nocturnal alternatives. Number 3. Black and White. Speaking of nocturnal alternatives, I adore this piano piece representing the Korthus of Western Highlands night theme. It's actually a rendition of the Heavensward theme. There are several versions in the game, but this is the one that screams Heavensward to me. The light of the moon dimly shining through the falling snow. This track beautifully woven into the lonely environments. Atmosphere is incredibly important to me in games, and that may be why Heavensward is one of my favorite expansions. Its atmosphere is almost perfect. Number 2. Limitless Blue. I really love this track, to the point where I battled putting it at number 1. You all know what the top spot is, but this is such a fun track. It's the battle theme for Bismarck, but it could easily fit inside a blitzball arena. It also reminds me a lot of Mega Man 8 for some reason, and yes, I'm a big fan of that game. I'm not even exactly sure what instrument this is, but Masayoshi Soken should dabble with it much more often. It's a 10-second loop, but I'll gladly take those 10 seconds over and over again. Number 1, Dragon Song. Honestly, what else could be number 1? When Nobuo Uematsu blesses you with even a single track, the soul of 1000 will resonate. Dragon Song is the lifeblood of Heavensward to me. It's my favorite main story within Final Fantasy XIV, and this is one of my favorite Uematsu tracks ever written. Dragon Song itself plays during the credits, but there are many variations that play throughout the story, such as Contention and Misconception. Susan Calloway performs the vocals of the main version. She's probably become the most notable vocalist for Final Fantasy music now, as she also performed Answers from the original and A Realm Reborn. What I've always adored about Uematsu's work is that a single track he produces will better tell the story of the game than 1,000 lines of dialogue. I deeply cared about the history of man versus dragon because of the heart that Nobuo Uematsu puts into his work. If you haven't played FF14 at all, or if you haven't played past A Realm Reborn, finally do it. You will care too.
Children of the land, do you hear echoes of truths that once rang clear? Two souls intertwined, one true love they did find, bringing land and heavens near, but flames that burn full bright